Imagine, for a moment, a colossal vessel, one you'd expect to see braving ocean waves, sitting not on open water, but nestled deep within the rugged mountains of China. Instead of facing the endless horizon, it confronts a sheer, towering wall of concrete, a man-made cliff that seems impossible to cross. Then, with a low, powerful hum, the ship begins to move, not forward but upward. Slowly, almost impossibly, it climbs, rising the equivalent of a 50-story skyscraper, defying gravity and expectation alike. The misty peaks around it bear silent witness to this extraordinary ascent. This isn't a scene from a science fiction film or a flight of fantasy. It's the Goupitan Shiplift, a real working vertical elevator for ships, and a breathtaking testament to human ingenuity and ambition. In the heart of Guizhou province, engineers have constructed a machine so powerful and precise that it can lift 500-ton vessels straight over a mountain barrier. It's a feat that once seemed impossible, now made routine by innovation and determination. The shiplift was built to serve the Goupitan hydropower station, whose massive dam once blocked the Wu River, cutting off villages and towns, isolating communities and stifling the flow of goods and people. The river, once a vital artery, was split in two. The challenge was immense: how to reconnect the river and restore its lifeblood, despite a staggering difference in water levels. Over 70 meters, a drop that would stop any ordinary vessel in its tracks. Here ships don't simply follow the river's natural flow. Instead they climb, moving vertically through a marvel of engineering, as if scaling the very mountains themselves. The Goupitan Shiplift stands as a bold statement. With vision, creativity, and relentless engineering, even the most daunting natural obstacles, mountains, rivers, and gravity, can be tamed and transformed. But this is more than just a technical solution. It's a symbol of hope and progress, forging new connections where none existed before, reuniting families, reviving trade, and breathing new life into once isolated communities. For centuries, humanity has built bridges to span rivers and tunnels to pierce mountains. Now we have reached a new frontier, lifting entire ships over mountains, rewriting the rules of what's possible in infrastructure and transport. This quiet revolution in engineering unfolds with the steady, unyielding pull of steel cables and the precise choreography of massive machinery, all working in harmony to achieve the extraordinary. The Goupitan Shiplift is more than just a piece of infrastructure. It's a wonder of the modern world, a living example of how human imagination and necessity can come together to reshape our planet's very contours. It stands as a testament to creativity, to the power of necessity, and to the audacity of those who dare to dream bigger, who refuse to accept the limits of the landscape and instead choose to transform it. The ship that sails a mountain is not just a feat of engineering, it's a new chapter in the ongoing story of human achievement, a reminder that with enough vision and determination, even the highest mountains can be crossed. For thousands of years, the Wu River has been the beating heart of Guizhou, a shimmering ribbon winding through mountains, serving as a natural highway for trade, culture, and connection. Generations of families relied on its gentle currents, and the river's banks echoed with the sounds of commerce and community. Barges, both large and small, carried coal, phosphate, and fresh produce, linking remote mountain villages to bustling markets far beyond. The river was more than water. It was a lifeline, a bridge to the outside world, and a source of hope for countless people. But then came the Goupitan Dam. Built to harness clean energy and power the future, it rose as a colossal wall, 232 meters high, severing the river's ancient artery. The flow that once united communities was suddenly halted. The staggering difference in water levels, sometimes reaching 199 meters, left boats stranded and villages isolated. The local economy, once vibrant, faced the threat of stagnation as trade routes were cut off. With the river blocked, transporting goods by truck through the region's steep, winding mountain roads became a slow, perilous, and expensive ordeal. What once took hours by river now took days by land. The dam, intended as a symbol of progress and modernity, had inadvertently created a barrier to prosperity, casting a long shadow over the communities it was meant to uplift. Faced with this challenge, engineers, local leaders, and villagers gathered by the river's edge, determined to find a way to restore the promise of the Wu River and reconnect their world. The challenge was clear: how to harness the river's immense power for energy while keeping its waters open for the lifeblood of transport and trade. The answer would need to be as bold and visionary as the dam itself, a feat of engineering that could bridge the past and the future. From this promise, the Goupitan Shiplift was born, an innovative ship elevator designed to lift entire barges over the dam, reconnecting Guizhou's people and reviving the river's ancient role. It's a leap of imagination and engineering, a solution that transformed a broken promise into a new beginning, letting the Wu River flow freely once more, and ensuring that its story continues for generations to come. Guizhou's landscape, steep mountains, deep valleys, makes building anything a monumental task. The Wu River was the only reliable path through this vertical world. When the dam was built, traditional solutions like locks or ship railways were impossible. Too expensive, too slow, too dangerous. The nearly 200-meter height difference made a lock system unworkable. A ship railway couldn't handle the unstable, steep terrain. Faced with these limits, engineers thought vertically. If you can't go around or over, go straight up. The result? The world's tallest ship lift, an elevator for boats. Guizhou's geography, once a barrier, became the reason for this innovation. The problem itself inspired the extraordinary solution. At the heart of the Goupitan Shiplift lies a true feat of engineering, a colossal steel caisson. Imagine a floating bathtub, but on a scale that defies belief, 120 meters long and 24 meters wide, built to cradle entire ships as they ascend a mountain. This caisson is not just a container, it's a moving chamber, designed to withstand immense pressure and weight, while keeping its precious cargo safe and stable. As a ship approaches, it glides into the caisson, guided with precision by skilled operators. Once inside, the massive lock gate seals shut, isolating the chamber from the river below. The caisson, now filled with both water and vessel, prepares for its remarkable vertical journey, one that will lift it nearly 200 meters above its starting point. 16 enormous steel cables, each paired with perfectly calibrated counterweights, take on the task of lifting this floating giant. These cables are engineered for strength and reliability, ensuring that the caisson rises smoothly and safely, even under the heaviest loads. Thanks to this ingenious balance of forces, the powerful electric motors don't have to lift the entire weight of the caisson and ship. Instead, they only need to overcome friction and the slight imbalance of the ship's weight, making the entire process remarkably energy efficient and sustainable. Advanced sensors and computerized control systems constantly monitor every aspect of the operation. They keep the caisson perfectly level, adjusting in real time to prevent any dangerous sloshing of water or shifting of the vessel, ensuring a safe and stable ascent. Multiple layers of safety systems are in place, including robust emergency brakes and a rack and pinion fail-safe mechanism. These features are designed to instantly halt the caisson in the unlikely event of a malfunction, protecting both crew and cargo at every stage. The entire journey from riverbed to summit takes just 40 minutes, a fraction of the time it would take to transport cargo by winding mountain roads. This efficiency transforms regional trade and travel, making river transport faster and more reliable than ever before. At the summit, the lock gate opens, and the ship sails out into the vast reservoir, having effortlessly climbed 199 meters. What once required days of detours and difficult navigation is now accomplished in less than an hour. The entire process is smooth, quiet, and precise, a true symphony of engineering where every component works in perfect harmony. It's a testament to the meticulous planning and innovation behind the shiplift's design. What once seemed an insurmountable natural barrier, a mountain standing in the way of progress, is now reduced to a simple elevator ride for ships, opening new pathways for commerce and connection. The Goupitan Shiplift doesn't just conquer the mountain, it transforms it into a gateway, seamlessly blending human ingenuity with the natural landscape. It stands as a triumph of physics, design, and human ambition, a modern marvel that redefines what's possible when vision and technology come together. The Goupitan Shiplift transformed Guizhou's economy. Before, high transport costs made local products uncompetitive. The shiplift slashed costs by more than half, reviving industries and attracting investment. Mines, factories, and farms now thrive, and thousands of new jobs have been created. The river, once blocked, is alive with barges carrying goods and opportunity. Small farmers and communities can reach markets more easily, improving livelihoods. Tourism has grown, as visitors come to witness this engineering marvel. The shiplift didn't just lift ships, it lifted an entire province. It's a powerful example of how infrastructure can unlock a region's potential. The Goupitan Shiplift is a key piece in China's strategy to strengthen its inland economy. By connecting Guizhou to the Yangtze and the East China Sea, it creates a seamless waterway from the interior to the coast. This integration boosts domestic trade, reduces reliance on global supply chains, and fosters balanced development. In a world of uncertainty, strong internal networks make China's economy more resilient. Projects like this are symbols of self-reliance and national unity. They show a commitment to prosperity for all regions, not just the coast. The shiplift weaves remote mountains into the nation's economic fabric. It's not just an engineering feat, it's an instrument of national policy. The Goupitan Shiplift's technology has global implications. As climate change strains water resources, shiplifts offer a way to build dams without blocking vital transport. China is exporting this expertise worldwide, helping other nations balance energy, trade, and sustainability. River transport reduces carbon emissions. One barge replaces dozens of trucks. The shiplift is a model for low-carbon resilient infrastructure. It proves we can harness rivers for clean energy and commerce. This project inspires bold solutions to complex challenges. The ship that sails a mountain is a blueprint for a more connected, sustainable world. It's proof that human ingenuity can work with nature, not against it. Watching a ship rise up the Goupitan Dam is humbling, a reminder of what humanity can achieve. This isn't conquest over nature, but a creative partnership with it. The shiplift embodies China's spirit of ambition and innovation. It's one of many mega projects shaping the nation's future. If we can make ships climb mountains, what's next? Tunnels under the Himalayas, floating cities? The real question is never, can it be done? But how will we do it? The Goupitan Shiplift is a message of hope and possibility for the world. It leaves us wondering with awe what new heights we'll reach tomorrow.